All right, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. My name is Daniel Jesse. I'm your favorite high school substitute teacher. Today we are talking about 5 reasons you suck as a local band. And let's get into it. Okay, so the first reason is showing up on stage like you just clocked out of work. And so to expand on that a little bit, showing up on stage like you just clocked out of work. So I've seen so many times in the many years that I did local clubbing in the Utah music scene, bands that show up, they're wearing like dad jeans and they're wearing New Balance shoes, and they're wearing like a freaking golf shirt or something like that, like they just clocked out of their 9-to-5 corporate job, and they couldn't be bothered to change clothes or anything like that. I've seen that so many times, and this is a metal band that's playing, so you're going to be playing metal wearing your dad jeans, your New Balance shoes, and your golf shirt. Cool, great look, man. Or you'll have the guy that shows up in the ill-fitting too baggy of jeans, the dirty t-shirt like he just got off of his job working at a pizzeria or something like that, and he just wiped his hands off and throw on the guitar and let's go play a gig. We're a metal band and we don't care how we look, we're just gonna play our metal show. So yeah, reason number 1, showing up on stage like you just clocked out of work. Don't do that. Reason number 2, the audience is online, not in the club. So your audience is online, it's not in the club. So many times I've been playing in clubs, and it's always the bands playing for bands scenario. So you got 3 or 4 bands lined up, and basically outside of the bands playing in each other's bands and the wait staff at the club, that's all you got there. There's nobody there. Maybe a few girlfriends and wives spattered here and about, but bands playing for bands. Unless you have an actual following, you need to get over the fact that people are going to show up because they see a name on a marquee somewhere that nobody cares about. So you need to spend most of your time, most of your energy in marketing online, creating high quality video content to put online for people to see, and that you need to be spending your merch budget, your merch profits, your profits you make at the door if you play any live gigs. All those profits you need to put back into creating high quality, well thought out video content to push towards the world, and not just thinking people are going to show up to some dive bar to watch you play because a name happens to be on the marquee. So that's not going to happen. You need to go to where the eyeballs already are. The eyeballs are on their phones or on their tablets. People would much rather watch a new band video on the couch while they're just chilling, as opposed to taking the time to go to a club and go through all that to go see a band at a club that they are not familiar with. Number 3, endless regional touring is a waste of resources. Endless regional touring is a waste of resources. I've seen a number of bands that are basically on perma tour, that they're always touring, they're always on the road, they're playing the same venues, and what I've noticed is if you're playing the same venues, you're not getting any new eyeballs, you're not getting in front of anybody new. It's all the same people that saw you 6 months ago when you came through town. So you're not expanding your audience base at all. And then on top of that, hitting the same clubs every 6 months is the expense of traveling, the expense of being on the road, all the the travel expenses, the food, gas, lodging, all of that could be much more effectively put to use by putting it towards high quality music videos again, high quality content that reaches hundreds of thousands and millions of people all over the world, to be able to really expand your audience, to really expand your reach, as opposed to blowing all this money in traveling on the road to get home, and not only you physically wore out, but if you're lucky, you'll break even with a zero profit. You made your road expenses. Good for you, but you didn't expand anything. The same eyeballs that saw you 6 months ago were the same eyeballs that just saw you now. There's no expansion, so it's a huge waste of resources. So don't go on endless perma tours regionally. Focus again online. That's where the eyeballs are. That's where people are going to look at your music if they don't know you, is on the internet. So no more endless regional touring. Number 4, only play live in your home market a couple of times per year. Only play live in your home market a couple of times per year. I've seen scenarios where local bands that I'm familiar with are basically the club's house band. They're playing there every week or every other week. They're playing there all the time, and they're expecting people to show up and watch them. Like, bro, I saw you last week. I saw you 3 weeks ago. Your show hasn't changed, bro. Nothing's changed. Why should I go see you? Like, you're diluting yourself in your market. Nobody wants to go see you every freaking week. No one cares about you that much. It's not a good practice to be playing the same clubs every week, every other week, because no one will go see your show if they've already seen you in the last 6 months. And especially if your show hasn't freaking changed. Who wants to go see the same damn thing again? No one. Don't do that. When you do play in your local area, play in your local area maybe a couple of times per year. But when you do that, make it an event, make it a really big deal. Talk about how your stage show has changed. Maybe show some behind the scenes photos of how things are changed, different. Maybe even make a video trailer of your new stage show to market yourself. Put yourself out there to show people that, yeah, this is an entirely new show that you have not seen, and it's worth coming out to check out the show this time. So make it a big deal, make it an event, but only play your home area maybe a couple of times per year, so that you don't dilute yourself in your home market. And the last one, when you do play live, have somebody stream the show. It doesn't have to be a full-on video production or anything like that, but have somebody that knows how to operate their cell phone and a streaming service to be able to live stream your show. And make sure the person has a steady enough hand, because I've seen people who are active live streamers are doing this with their camera in front of the stage and everything like that, and nobody wants to watch a video when someone's rocking out to the band doing this with their cell phone, thinking that they're capturing an event on their cell phone. That's the worst idea on the planet. That's immediately unwatchable, and you're out of there. On the other hand, I've seen other bands that have had people that know how to operate their cell phone, that know how to operate a live streaming scenario, and they do a decent enough job of capturing the performance from their cell phone and streaming it. And I've just like a New Year's Eve show or something like that I wasn't able to make it to. I'm at home chilling with my family, but at the same time I'm watching this live stream of this band that I'm interested in while on my couch, and so I'm getting some of the experience while on my couch, and it's expanding that band's audience even while you're chilling at home. So have somebody reliable live stream the event when you do play live. So all those all those techniques will help you become a band that doesn't suck. So if you think this information is good, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, go down below, make comments, what you think is good, bad, or indifferent, or whatever. Check out the links below to the merch that I sell, to the books that I sell on Amazon. Check those out as well. And anyway, it's good to see you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.